fellow Jews. How do you do? I'd like to introduce Jewish Mom Approved.
Hello, and welcome to Jewish Mom Approved. Today I am joined by the one and only Talia Liff, aka YoTalia, and Annie Energy Gal. Okay, so welcome, Talia.
Hello.
So good to have you.
Thank you for having me. Finally, I hopped on this.
Just a quick tidbit on how we met. Literal blast from the past. Of course, you know, me being the Bieber lover I am, my For You page is filled with either Judaism or Justin Bieber. And I saw a video of Talia with Hailey Bieber, right? And I commented on it, and you were like, oh my God, Cheryl Cohen.
Yeah, you used to pop up on my page randomly. I used to be much more on Jewish TikTok. Actually, now I'm on just like, if you go on my For You page, you're going to just think I'm psycho because it's just like weird. It's not anything.
Yeah.
I would say alt TikTok, I guess, but like much more deep than that. Like deep TikTok.
No, but it was so wild too, because just for me commenting on a video, we ended up FaceTiming that night for literally 3 hours.
That is true.
Ended up doing total Jewish geography, by the way. But Talia's super great, and you've been on social media a while. So how did you get started? Tell us more about it.
Honestly, I don't really even know how I got started. I guess I was just in the 7th grade and someone was talking about Instagram. It was a photo sharing app, and my mom never let me have Facebook. So I was like, okay, well, she never said I can't have Instagram. So I just downloaded Instagram and I just never said anything about it. And I used to just post like, you know, the good old teenage posts and all that stuff. And
give us an example. Give us an example of one of the most like cringe first social media posts you've had.
Let's see. I posted a picture, just like a really low quality selfie of me blowing a giant bubble, and I captioned I be blowing bubbles with a Z at the end.
Good, I love that for you.
It was just really like weird.
And how did the name YoTalia come to be? Was that your first username or?
Good question. Talia was taken. I wanted Talia. My friends always just be like, yo, Talia, like, what's up? So I just kind of was like, okay, let's do this. I didn't actually think it was going to go anywhere. So I guess I just, you know, it's a nice, short, sweet name. So I'm just going to take it and run with it, I guess.
Amazing.
But
so from 7th grade to now, major glow up, you're working with Annie Energy. So how did you get involved with Annie? Tell everyone what Annie Energy is.
Yes, thank you for asking. I'm actually waiting for my boss to send me feedback right now on my Miami trip, so I have not been sitting pretty all day. But a while ago, here's the thing. I like to hop on things before they're big. I did it with Ariana Grande. I did it with Instagram. And I was going to do it with Annie Energy. So let me just explain to you what Annie Energy is quickly. Basically, I'm sure a lot of you, if not all of you, have heard of Bryce Hall and Josh Richards, like some of the biggest.
Who's that? What? Do shit?
I know, yeah. So from a while, I always like loved Sway, but I wasn't necessarily like one of those fangirls that just like wanted to make out with them. I genuinely wanted to be friends with them and do business with them because they invest, I invest. You know, we're all kind of just a bunch of crazy, outgoing, fun people with a lot of high energy. So, you know, I just started following them on social media, and I got like started following the drama and stuff, and I got really into it. And I'm like, how am I going to take this and move forward and try to see if I could get connected? And I'm not going to just apply to work for Sway House. So then they dropped Annie Energy, and I was like, and it looked good in the pics and everything. So I was like, I'm going to order this and taste it before I, you know, hop on the Annie train. So I ordered it. I had to get used to the black cherry, I'm not going to lie, but the lemon lime right away, I was like, okay, this is pretty good.
And we have a video of Talia and her Annie, so let's just take a look real quick. So of course they would want to work with you, but explain how you got in contact, like how, right? Because you have this dream, you have this goal, and you're on social media. How did you use the skills you learned to get in touch with, you know, I would say two of the major TikTokers?
Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, it actually leads into that. So with Annie, once I started like really liking it. I did an Honest Annie energy review. Obviously, it wasn't honest. I tasted it beforehand. I really wanted to just get their attention. If you read the comments, it's like, is she at gunpoint or like Disney Channel acting level? It's like really cringy, but it worked. It worked. Bad press is good press. Learn that now. I wasn't canceled or anything, so I was like, okay, like could be worse.
Right.
So they reposted that on their account, and I guess I just added fuel to the fire. So I kept making like tons and tons and tons of content because, you know, the name Annie, it's pretty short. You can do a lot of puns with it. I'm a very punny dad joke type of person. So like, Annie, are you okay?
Give us your best dad joke right now.
Oh my gosh, you really put me on the spot right now. Let's see. What do you call sleepwalking nuns? A Roman Catholic.
Oh, good.
Horrible. Horrible.
Jewish mom approved.
Christian mom approved. I'm just kidding. So yeah, I'm just really, my humor is just really dry, and it could be annoying sometimes, but I guess, you know, annoying is good because it gets people's attention. So I'm pretty sure my job is 100% annoyed with me as it is for being like the most high energetic person in the job. They probably think I'm like cuckoo, but I don't know. I guess they do that though. When they wanted to take me on their team, I was like, what is wrong with them? But at the same time, I was like, haha, it worked. So
you've gotten so many great things from social media since 7th grade. What would you say are the coolest opportunities that presented themselves because of everything you've done?
Okay, another excellent question. Libby, you're killing it. Obviously, like as some of y'all know, I got to work at the boxing match, the Bryce versus Austin boxing match. Literally, I was walking around the hotel and I felt like I was like at VidCon, like everyone was just like there. It was like, and it was so weird because I like was in quarantine all year and I used to just watch these people on my screen. So like just seeing my entire like For You page just in real life was pretty trippy. I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't even like a fangirl. It was more just like, whoa, is this really like real, or am I just dreaming right now? I have another job totally unrelated in the entertainment industry. I'm gonna be starting to manage a little MTV reality star. It's still on DL right now, but I'm gonna just like shout it out here first.
Okay, we got some tea. Nobody tell.
So yeah, that's another cool opportunity, and through that, I'll get to go to like a ton of events. Yeah, you know, better seats at events and stuff is definitely a perk.
Very, very cool. So it's obvious, you know, you've been spotted on TikTok with some pretty A-list celebrities, TikTokers, everything you mentioned. Who would you say is the coolest that you've met? Or, you know, multiple people you could say. Coolest celebrity.
Like from TikTok or like in general?
Either or, general.
I'll do both. How about that? Like if you're talking just straight up TikTok, probably either Taylor Holder or Vinny Hacker. Vinny Hacker I met like right before all the hype started. So that was like, I mean, there was always hype around him, but right before like he won the boxing match, he was super cool, like really chill. Taylor Holder is really stand-up good guy. And like out of all the celebrities I've met, Ariana Grande is a wonderful, wonderful person. I'm not just saying that because I love her. I actually met her twice. I was really nervous because people were like, oh, she's going to be Iggy Azalea was really cool. Really, really nice.
So how did you meet Iggy and how did you meet Ariana?
That was random. That was just like in LA on Rodeo Drive. We were shopping in the same store. It was pretty funny. Actually.
That would happen to you.
That was like one of the first like real people I've ever met, actually. So it was like surreal. I was like only 15, so it was like much more intense at the time.
So who would you say is like least like themselves on camera in person? Not even in a bad way, just, you know, maybe just not what you expected.
Good question. Ben Platt. That's not a TikToker, but Ben Platt, I was really disappointed. I'm not like here to slander anyone, but he was like, he was kind of rude to me when I met him at the stage.
I met him also, actually.
Was he nice to you? Please tell me.
Yeah, we met in front of Bed Bath & Beyond. He went to my camp.
Okay. I feel like maybe the JMA, he would just be rude to everyone, though. I don't think it was like to me specifically. And this one's like, I don't know if it should have been a surprise for me or not, but Nicki Minaj was just, again, could have been having a bad day, but like I've definitely met nicer people. But again, like no hate to any of these people. You know, everyone has moods.
We're going to play a game, and it's going to be themed to what you do, so be careful, all right?
Okay.
Play it safe. The game is called Josh or Bryce.
Oh, my gosh. I'm
Ready?
scared. Yes.
Who would win in a fight?
Like one versus the other?
Rapid fire. Who would win in a fight? Josh or Bryce? Who's a better dancer?
Josh.
Who's a better cook?
I would not know. Probably neither one of them. I think they order food most of the time.
Who does better lip syncs?
Josh.
Who's better with the ladies?
I'm going to give it a toss-up. I'm going to say tie. I can't answer that.
Who would you rather take home to your Jewish mother?
My boyfriend Anthony is a really lovely guy, I must say.
Okay, but theoretical, right? Who's someone who's more appropriate to bring home to mom?
Anthony, don't kill me, but I would have to say Josh just because I feel like Bryce is a little bit too loud for my family. It's kind of like on the guitar. Let's put it this way. I love guitar and drums, but drums are really loud, so my parents would much rather bring home a guitar.
Okay, who would come out with a better hit single?
Bryce. More emotion.
All right, and who do you think is going to be known for more than just TikTok?
Josh. He's a businessman.
Love it. Thanks for playing.
Absolutely. That was fun.
And so what do you do to come up with ideas for videos? What's your video process?
For creating TikToks in general, if I see an idea, I quickly write it down. I could be in the middle of a movie. My dad was like, "Why are you on the phone during the movies?" And I was like, "During the Quiet Place." And I was like, "Oh, because I got an idea, like a Quiet Place TikTok idea. I'm just writing it down quickly." And then back to my advice, if you ever have an idea, whether it's for TikTok or anything else, just write it down. Just do it. Nothing's going to happen. No one's going to check.
People think I'm crazy. I talk into my drafts on my phone sometimes. I'm like, if I'm in bed, I'm like, make a video of Jewish mom talking to, her daughter because she lost her purse and the purse is in her hand, or I'm walking
because I lose everything.
Yeah, or I'm walking in the street, I'm like, oh my God, Jewish mom walks in the street. Oh my God, manager is taking so long.
You gotta jot it. There's so many ideas, and you're gonna forget about them, and maybe you won't. But why do you want to risk it?
Right.
There's plenty of ideas I've remembered, but writing them down just definitely solidifies it, and it tells me, by the way, you still have to post this. It's too good,
100%. I have the two most important questions for you. They're pretty heated.
Okay.
The first is a bagel a sandwich?
Well, that depends if you cut the bagel open and put stuff in it.
No, don't be that way. A bagel is never going to be a sandwich. It is a disgrace to the bagel. Girl.
You asked me, that was my answer.
I know, I did ask you.
Is that the right answer?
No,
I was wrong?
That's the right answer.
I don't know, Jake's saying that I'm correct.
No.
Join the club.
Stop.
She's fully right.
Look, I respect the answer and all, but I really thought we were on the same page.
I do like a bagel, lox, and cream cheese any day of the week, except if I'm nauseous. But
But would you go to the store and be like, "Oh, I'm getting a sandwich," and come out with bagel, lox, and cream cheese? No, you would come out.
No, I wouldn't do that. If I get a bagel with an egg or something, then I would start considering it a sandwich.
But if you're going out with your friends and they're like, "Guys, let's get sandwiches,"
no, it's not. No.
See, you understand me.
I understand where you're coming from. I guess it's sort of a sandwich, but sort of not. I don't know. It really just depends on your what perspective you're coming at it from.
All right, the last question.
Jake's don't worry about Libby. She's a hater.
Forget Jake. Jake, no. Stop this nonsense. The last question is, on a scale of 1 to 10, how Cheryl Cohen is your mom?
I would say probably about 8.
Cheryl. Oh, decimals are allowed. Decimals are allowed.
8.5. 8.5.
Why only 8.5?
Because my mom really chilled out over the years. But she definitely has some Cheryl Cohen in her. She's always asking about, she was always worried about the nice Jewish boys and stuff. She was never worried about doctor or lawyer necessarily. That's why I'm not giving her a 10. That's more my grandmother. My grandmother wanted exactly. My grandmother wanted my dad to be a doctor, to be a nice Jewish boy. They're very traditional. My mom is more flexible, I guess. But she is very protective, like a Cheryl Cohen would be, and very neurotic, and calls me all the time. She actually texted me literally right as it started. But I think Cheryl Cohen is a character that means really well. So I don't think it's the worst thing for Cheryl Cohen. And
Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me. This was so much fun.
100%. Annie energy party to come. So look
Please.
forward to Cheryl and Talia's day of fun.
Absolutely.
Bye, guys.
Cheryl's got to try some Annie. Shout out. Bye,
Thanks
everyone.
for joining.
Thanks for watching.
Jewish mom approved.